Chosen one, do not scroll past this, because if you ignore this message, you may walk straight into something you were being protected from. You have been praying for clarity about a relationship. You have been asking silently, is this right? Is this safe? Is this meant? And deep down, you already feel the answer. But your emotions are louder than your discernment. That is why I am interrupting you now. This is not fear. This is protection. There is a relationship forming, or already formed, that feels intense. It feels meaningful. It feels magnetic. But intensity is not alignment. Chemistry is not confirmation. And attachment is not destiny. You are mistaking emotional connection for spiritual safety. And safety matters because the wrong relationship does not always break you loudly. It erodes you quietly. You may not notice it at first. It starts small. A comment that slightly undermines you. A joke that carries hidden disrespect. A subtle pressure to change something about yourself. A quiet competition with your growth. You brush it off. You justify it. You say, maybe I'm overthinking. But you are not overthinking. You are sensing misalignment. And misalignment ignored becomes emotional damage. Listen carefully. The right relationship brings peace beneath passion. The wrong relationship brings anxiety beneath attraction. Pay attention to what your nervous system feels. Do you feel calm around them? Or slightly alert? Do you feel safe expressing yourself? Or careful with your words? Do you feel respected? Or subtly managed? Love aligned with your future will not require you to shrink. It will not ask you to compromise your standards slowly. It will not punish you for having boundaries. If someone becomes distant when you set limits, that is information. If someone becomes defensive when you express discomfort, that is information. If someone subtly competes with your progress, that is information. You are not called to judge harshly. You are called to observe clearly. There is a pattern forming, and patterns always reveal truth. You may feel moments of happiness with this person, but happiness is not the same as stability. You deserve stability, not emotional guessing, not constant tension beneath connection, not walking on eggshells to preserve peace. Peace should not require performance. Peace should feel natural. The danger here is not obvious betrayal. It is gradual erosion, slow emotional control, small dismissals of your feelings, tiny boundary violations that grow over time. You have worked too hard on yourself, too hard healing, too hard rebuilding confidence. To allow someone to slowly undo that growth, the reason you feel attached is because you invested time, emotion, hope. But investment does not equal destiny. Some relationships are lessons disguised as blessings, and if you ignore early warnings, lessons become scars. I am not telling you to react impulsively. I am telling you to slow down intentionally. Distance creates clarity. Closeness without reflection creates confusion. Ask yourself honestly, has this relationship made me stronger, or has it made me more anxious? Has it deepened my peace, or has it increased my doubt? Has it strengthened my identity, or slowly questioned it? You already know the subtle answer, but you are afraid to admit it, because admitting it means change. And change feels uncomfortable, but staying in misalignment costs more than leaving it. The right relationship will feel steady. It will not test your boundaries constantly. It will not require emotional labor just to maintain balance. It will not create cycles of confusion followed by intense apologies. Stability is not boring, it is secure. And security allows growth. If someone truly aligns with your destiny, they will support your evolution, not compete with it. They will celebrate your independence, not feel threatened by it. They will respect your standards, not challenge them repeatedly. You are entering a season where your connections must match your calling. Not everyone can go where you are going, and that is not rejection. That is protection. The warning is not about drama. It is about direction. Relationships shape direction. Direction shapes destiny. If you allow someone unstable into your future, you build on fragile ground, and fragile foundations collapse under pressure. You deserve firm ground. You deserve calm. You deserve a connection that feels safe to grow inside. Do not let loneliness convince you to tolerate instability. Do not let chemistry override clarity. Do not let potential blind you to patterns. Patterns are truth, and truth protects you. Pause after this message. Sit quietly. Ask yourself one honest question. If nothing changed in this relationship, would I feel peaceful 1 year from now? If the answer feels heavy, you already have clarity. Do not ignore it again. Your peace is too valuable. Your growth is too important. Your destiny is too significant. And your heart deserves alignment, not erosion. Choose wisely. Chosen one, now stay with me. Because the most dangerous relationships are not the loud ones. They are the quiet ones that slowly reshape you. If you stay where you feel small long enough, you begin to believe small is who you are. If you stay where your boundaries are negotiated long enough, you begin to doubt whether boundaries are necessary. And that is how erosion works. Not through one dramatic event, through repetition, through subtle emotional pressure, through cycles that feel intense and then calm. If feel you must perform to maintain harmony, that is information. You do not need proof of betrayal to choose clarity. You only need consistent disturbance, and disturbance repeated is warning. I am not asking you to react emotionally. I am asking you to observe consistently. Distance reveals truth faster than confrontation. Step back slightly. Watch their response. Do they respect your space, or do they try to control the distance? Do they respond with understanding or with guilt? Control often hides behind emotional dependency, and dependency often hides behind intense affection. Intensity is not stability. Consistency is stability. And consistency does not fluctuate based on mood. If someone cannot handle your boundaries now, they will not handle your growth later. If someone feels threatened by your independence, they will resist your success. If someone competes subtly today, they will resent openly tomorrow. You are being shown signs early because your future is valuable. The wrong connection does not only affect your heart, it affects your timing, it affects your focus, it affects your confidence, it affects your decisions, and decisions shape destiny. You deserve alignment, not emotional labor disguised as love, not chaos disguised as passion, not instability disguised as depth. Real depth feels safe. Real love feels grounding. Real alignment feels calm. Do not let fear of being alone keep you in what drains you. Alone with peace is stronger than attached to confusion. You are not losing something by choosing clarity. You are protecting something sacred inside you. Your growth, your peace, your direction. Now I want you to pause. Close your eyes for a moment after this and be honest with yourself. Has this relationship strengthened your spirit or weakened it? Has it made you more secure or more uncertain? You already know the answer. If this message felt personal, if it felt like it spoke directly to something you've been silently wrestling with, don't ignore that feeling again. After this ends, take a moment and acknowledge it. And if your heart recognized itself in these words, leave a simple word in the comments that reflects what you felt. Not for me, but as a confirmation to yourself. Because clarity begins the moment you admit what you already know. Choose peace, choose alignment, choose wisely.